Hi. Before I go ahead and start this video, I would like to clarify something. It's not about an advertisement, it's more of a general channel update, if you know what I mean. The first thing first is that I am going to be doing videos twice a month now, because it allows me to focus on the time and on school and family. You get it. You get what I mean. Also, don't worry, this video is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I don't think I'd ever want to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, expect those kinds of uploads from now on. But as of right now, this is just testing the waters to see if this kind of stuff works. Okay? Alright, let's get going. Did I just bump into the Yep, you know what that means. You saw that title down below. We're reviewing Youtooz vinyl figures. At fucking last. I thought honestly that a kind of review would be mediocre at best, but it's fun to try something for once, right? Also, ignore that, that's just my background and background noise. I'm very fucking amateur, and I don't really have a script for this, so I have a few specific rules for this kind of video. Rule number one, I can only review figures that I already have at my home. That means that I can't review Ricky and Pepe. That's not to say that they're amazing, it's just that I can't review them because they haven't arrived at my house yet. Second of all, I don't want to be a dick. And third of all, I need to make my opinion a lot more clearer. So, without any further ado, let's stop with the fucking bullshit and just get right into the reviews, right? Yeah? Let's fucking do it. You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay, so we got it all set up. It's here. My Youtooz are over there. I'm just gonna review them one by one. And yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's start with my first ever Youtooz. Dolan Dark. I honestly think Dolan Dark is pretty good. He's very simple, but I actually do kind of really like the Dolan Dark Youtooz. It's pretty fucking nice. I do have one complaint though. He tends to rock a little. Yeah, just like that. But overall, I do think that the sculpt and the paint job is pretty good with Dolan. So yeah, there we go. That's Dolan. And then there's the one that's actually way more special to me, which is extra fucking ironic, and that is a dead meme right here. This is the first Youtooz that Youtooz ever made. I mean, he's a sexy hunk of plastic, isn't he? I mean, even sexier than Swagger Souls, am I right? Jokes! So, of course, dead meme is, well, Uganda Knuckles. I mean, why wouldn't it be Uganda Knuckles? It's literally just him and just all of his glory. The reason why this is so special to me is that I actually won a contest where I won 2 dead memes, but that's I created like 18 drawings and everyone thought they were pretty good, but looking at them right now, they look like utter shit. So dead meme is kind of special to me because this is like the toy that I won like for the first time, period. Next up is another treasured YouTuber, Pyrocynical. I think a lot of people already have this Youtooz and they recognize this one. This is a Youtooz that I really wanted, like, before they even did Pyro. There was only, like, Dolan Dark and Leon Lush and the dreaded Lachlan toy. God, I fucking hate Lachlan. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate the design for Lachlan. I just straight up just dislike Lachlan, you know? It's pretty fucking shit. I do have a little complaint though about Pyro right here. Tip him over from the back. Yeah, he just falls over easily. Falls over way more easier than what I would normally expect. Yeah, it's pretty fucking shit. But I still love Pyrocynical's Youtooz. He's probably one of my favorite Youtooz of all time. He's not that bad, guys. It may seem like I think he's bad, but he's not. He's actually really fucking good. It's based off his character. I think they're making a V2 version of Pyro. It's probably there on the Youtooz Discord, but I'm not really sure if I should like post it right there. But yeah, Pyro V2 is coming, but I have no fucking clue when. So that's Pyrocynical. Next up is Jameski. And now, a thing about Jameski is that he looks more like a kid playing VR. He doesn't look like a Jameski at all. Yeah, if you look at a real-life picture of Jameski and then you bring back to this, people are gonna think that's not that's not Jameski. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not Jameski, you fucking moron. And why did you even bring me here in the first place? And why are you holding me at gunpoint? Well, that's because I want you to buy the fucking Jameski Youtooz. Oh wait, it's sold out. I just ruined my own joke. Yeah, I don't think that the Jameski figure is that good. But I do think it's a good figure if it's trying to represent a kid playing VR. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. It came with a free VR chat avatar, so I guess that's certainly something. So yeah, that's Jameski. Fuck, my Pyro fell over. So, next one. I think I'm actually gonna go for, Suckles! Oh shit, he's naked. He's actually covering his big ol' schnoz with a rock. He's gonna crush his own cock with a rock, I guess, with the cock and ball torture. So, Suckles is not really something special. I just bought him because, come on, it's a funny dude and he's naked. Why wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? And he's screaming, ah! Why am I like this? I'm already appealing to children. I shouldn't be appealing to children. I should say the fuck word a lot. That'll get the parents riled up. Next up, Grande. I honestly really like the Grande figure a lot more than Dolan Dark, but I got Dolan Dark because I saw the real life pics of when people got their Dolan. And you gotta take a close look at why I just don't like the figure in general. It's the eyes. It's the fucking eyes. Like, in like the a website itself, fuck. Grande looks totally fine. His eyes are all black. He has the eyebrows are not printed on. It's pretty good shit. I do think that the Grande figure is pretty good, but I wish they would have just done a better job with the eyes. Jesus fucking Christ. So that's Grande. Now let's get on with probably one of my favorite figures, another one of my favorite figures, actually, and that's Quackety. To be honest, it's not because I got him because of the ways he makes videos. I gotta tell you why I love this figure. It's honestly a kind of a hard, like a way to look at the past and see where I've come and stuff. The thing that got me introduced to Toontown was from Quackety, and that led to creating one of my first original characters, period, called Duke Spike. I'm just gonna pull up a picture of him. There you go. So Quackety is a lot more special to me because he's the one that made me discover Toontown, and he's the one that actually kicked off my entire art career. So I have Quackety to thank for that. Yeah, that's Quackety. The next one, Minilad. Oh fuck yeah, I love Minilad. I love watching his stuff. He's a great YouTuber. I mean, not as great as some other YouTubers, but like
yeah, he's still pretty good. I still watch his videos, and I do think that overall he looks amazing, and he looks doesn't look like shit. And now I may get a lot of comments that say, no, Minilad looks like total fucking ass. I don't think so. I think Minilad is also a lot more special to me because it allowed me to introduce myself to games such like GTA 5, Gary's Mod, fucking Golf It, or Golf with Your Friends. I don't care. I just got introduced to a lot of games because Minilad is such a special content creator for me, and I'm so happy that I got his Youtooz. A fun fact, I got his Youtooz because I got paid. When I got paid to like stack some logs for winter, I got this. I got Minilad the day after. It's like Sunday or something. Like when I saw that his Youtooz was about to sell out, or he was already there, and I just realized that I had the money to buy Minilad, and I bought him. And I think that was honestly a really good decision because he sold out after a while. I can't say the same for Critical, but he sold out as well. So that's Minilad. Now, who's next? Elvis the Alien. Now, as for like this sculpt itself, it's pretty nice. I think honestly he looks great, but this part kind of ruins it. I don't like the Storm Area 51 thing. I wish he had the skateboard in his arm. That would have been much better. But of course, they had to go ahead and just add the Storm Area 51 thing because it was the trendy meme back then. But now it's like, now it's a thing that of the past. Nobody really cares about it, and I'm not liking this so far. I like this figure, but I don't like this part of the figure. Like, I could just snap it off and just replace it with a skateboard or something, make a completely different arm. But I don't want to do that because I want to keep Elvis the Alien. Also, Elvis the Alien is a pretty good content creator in my opinion, and I do think his stuff is great. So that's Elvis. Who's next? Oh fuck yes. Ah, fuck yes. Oh, Jontron, why do you make me orgasm so much? Oh my fucking god. The way that they did this figure is so nice. Now, of course, I've seen some opinions that there's a lot of clutter going on. He's sitting on a couch, he has fucking Crystal Skull vodka and Jock, but I'm not real, I don't think he's that bad. I think in fact, this is actually a perfect representation of Jontron in almost literally every single way. Apart from the shirt. The shirt is totally different from the art and the 3D model. So there you go. I heard something outside. I'm not really sure what it was. Do I really need to explain Jontron? He's one of the greatest content creators I've seen so far. He's got a style that I really like, and I've been with him for from when I was watching the Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts review, which was like in 2012. Holy shit. So yeah, that's Jontron. I do think he is awesome. He's one of my favorite figures. I think they did an excellent job on him. And yeah, that's basically it for Jontron. So, I'm gonna get into a much more controversial figure at the moment, because everyone doesn't really like what they did to this one specifically. This is Doge. It's not because it's a totally irrelevant meme. It's because of the fucking paint job. Now, you may not be able to see it correctly in the camera itself, but if you look but if you have it in person, if you have the Doge figure in person, the paint in real life is actually way more lighter. It's much more lighter shaded than the one on the website. I'm just gonna pull up a quick comparison. There we go. So Doge is pretty controversial at the moment in the Youtooz community because of the way that he's painted. Don't worry, I asked for a replacement as well. yeah, I don't really have to worry about this stuff. So that's Doge. But if you want more opinions about him, I do think that the sculpt is great. I think the way that they did his front-facing thing is pretty great. I love that they actually tried to do the sides and the back of Doge. So yeah, I do think he's a great figure. I do wish that they did a much more better job with how they painted it in real life. So that's Doge. Let's go over to Smitty. He's a milk bag. A funny story about this thing. One of the moderators actually did help me out on getting Smitty. He was like, I was like, no, Smitty's gonna sell out, no! And then one of the moderators, I think his name was the Collector. Yeah, it was the Collector. He came in and he was like, yo, I can help you, but when can you pay back? And of course, it's paid back. I got Smitty, and here he is. I think, honestly, they did such a good job with how it looks in real life. Like, in the website, he looks scuffed as fuck. A little scuffed, but there's one little detail that I'm missing here, and that I wish that they added, and that is the 3D glasses. Why did you do this, Youtooz? So yeah, that's Smitty. I do think that his figure is simple, but I do think it's a good kind of simple. It's not a very stupid simple. Yeah. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let's go over to the more recent figures that I have gotten lately. Spooky Souls. You can see why I fucking love Spooky Souls. I think, in my opinion, this is one of the best. This is actually better than the original Swagger Souls. You cannot change my mind. I mean, the way it's like done is so dynamic, and I love how fucking big this thing is. Also, I love how the horse has red eyes. So yeah, I do think that the Swagger Souls Youtooz is cool, but the Spooky Souls one is the fucking shit, dude. Also, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but like it says Misfits and Spooky Souls, and then there's all 2020 and Boo. I don't know, I just noticed that in like a guy named Cubre. He made a video about Spooky Souls. So I do think that this is actually a lot more better than the original Swagger Souls. Like I said, I said it so many times, but that's because I fucking love this one. I am such a big fan of this design. I just thought they did a much more better job with this one. Fucking beautiful. This one gets a fucking golden seal from me. Spooky Souls out of the way. Let's get into the ones that I just recently received. Yeah, I'm gonna save the best one. Not really the best one, but I'm gonna save one for last. Albino. I'm gonna do Albino first, and then I'm gonna do like the other one later. I think they really did a good job on Albino. It's pretty nice. It's got a nice sculpt. It's pretty fucking cool. I do have one complaint though. If you look here, Albino has some stability issues, but whenever I do this, yeah, just like that. I didn't even like fucking do it like easily. I'm just do it lately and shit. What the fuck? But I kind of guess why. If you look at the feet, they're done in a weird way. Nice albino feet pics. So yeah, the albino Youtooz is pretty good, but I wish they went for a different pose so that the stability issues wouldn't be a thing. So yeah, that's albino. And last but not least, the one and only the one and only Jace Lat. Jace Lat is pretty fucking cool. I think it's a perfect mix between the businessman version of Jace Lat and the goat character. It's such a good figure. I've seen stans basically joke about putting this in a jar. Now, I don't know if they're serious or not, but I hope they don't put the Jace Lat figure in the jar, because I don't want that to happen. Cause I don't want cum on my Jace Lat. Jace Lat figure is fucking great. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely an A tier at best. If you want the S tiers, then it's Spooky Souls, Quackety, Pyro, and Jontron. So yeah, that's all the Youtooz I have for now. I'm just gonna go over. So yeah, that's all the figures that I have, and I hope you enjoyed me talking about it. But I also hope you hated my opinion. It's not very easy to talk about Youtooz without having to deal with people's opinions online, but I have it's like, hey, at least I have opinions and you have opinions and we can be different about each other, and I really like that. So yeah, that's about it. Youtooz, please fucking hit me up, please. I really need a Lars P Youtooz. Please fucking do it, motherfuckers. I fucking bet.